Bugatti Bolide. Sports car fans have probably asked themselves the following question. What happens if you combine this incredible detail with another incredible detail? The advantage of automotive companies is that not only can they ask themselves these questions, but they can also answer them. The car you're seeing on the screen right now is the result of a bold experiment. Its developers wanted to see what would happen if they took a racing hypercar and fitted it with a W16 engine, while lightening the chassis and increasing the downforce to the maximum. The result is the Bugatti Bolide. It has an upgraded 8-litre engine with 4 upgraded turbochargers. As a result, power has increased at 1,850 horsepower and torque to 1,850 Nm. If you replace the racing fuel with normal fuel, these figures will decrease slightly. The 7-speed gearbox and the 4-wheel drive system have also been redesigned and are now more suitable for driving on track. Among the external features of the Bugatti Bolide are the carbon fiber monocoque, the roof intake scoop, and the aerodynamic details. At a speed of 320 km per hour, this beautiful vehicle generates a downforce of 800 and 1,800 kg in the front and rear of the body respectively. The weight of the car itself is only 1,240 kg. It can reach 100 km per hour in 2.17 seconds. The maximum speed exceeds 500 km per hour. Mercedes-Benz Vision Urbanetic. In the future, surprising changes will not only affect cars destined for personal use. Mercedes-Benz, for example, is working on creating the public transport of the future. The Vision Urbanetic is an unmanned vehicle that consists of 2 modules. The first one is an electric unit responsible for the movement. The second module is an interchangeable pod, which can be adapted to different situations. According to the developers, in the future, Vision Urbanetic will be able to perform a wide variety of functions. The detachable module can be a passenger cabin for transporting up to 12 people like a bus. Another module turns the car into a vehicle for special services. The third one turns the car into a mobile coffee shop. There are many other options. All vehicles are managed by a single network that monitors the needs of customers in real time, changing the modules. Pagani Huayra. This car was introduced in 2011, and a year later, series production began. Although the Pagani Huayra will soon celebrate its first decade on the market, it's still an extremely rare car. No more than 100 copies were produced in total. They sold for about $1.3 million each. The word Huayra, translated from the ancient Inca language Quichua, means wind. It's not a coincidence that the car received this name. It speeds up to 383 km per hour. It needs 2.8 seconds to reach 100 km per hour. It has a 730 horsepower V12 engine from Mercedes-AMG with a torque of 1,000 Nm. If you compare the Pagani Huayra with other vehicles on the market, you'd find an important difference. This car has many more active aerodynamic elements. For example, the front shock absorbers that change the height of the car depending on the driving speed to reduce the air resistance. And at the front and rear between the headlights, there are active spoilers that change the downward force. The dry weight is 1,350 kilograms. The Renault Morphoz. The futuristic and unusual look of this car is surprising. Morphoz is a concept car that was introduced earlier this year by Renault. Clearly, the developers just let their imagination run free when designing it. Its main feature is the ability to transform from city mode to travel mode and vice versa. The second mode extends the front of the body, increases the wheelbase, and is complemented by an additional 50 kWh battery, plus the standard 40 kWh battery. In addition, the fifth rear door is replaced to increase the capacity of the trunk. It's a shame that you can't change the mode at the touch of a button though. To do it, you have to go to a car repair shop. In city mode, the electric car has a range of 400 kilometers. In travel mode, it reaches 700 kilometers. The engine power also changes from 136 to 217 horsepower respectively. Other features include level 3 driving autonomy, swivel seats, doors that open backwards, and an unusual dashboard. BMW Motorrad Vision DC Roadster. The next product on our list is far from being a car, but still worth talking about. The Vision DC Roadster is an electric motorcycle concept which demonstrates the brand's intention to develop in the field of zero-emission vehicle production. The two-cylinder boxer engine has been a key element of the BMW Motorrad identity for over 90 years, so the engineers faced a very complicated task. Switch the vehicle to electric traction while maintaining its characteristic appearance. The result was achieved by placing the engine vertically. The battery with the cooling elements doesn't spoil the aggressive and dynamic silhouette of the bike, since it was installed in an aluminium frame. Unfortunately, the specifications are not known yet. However, the manufacturer emphasizes the power, lightness, and quality of the motorcycle parts. Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Here is another 2020 vehicle that was introduced just recently. And although Maybach ceased to exist in 2013, Mercedes-Benz managed to partially restore its look in the car that you see on your screen. This is an elegant sedan that uniquely combines its traditional identity with modern comfort. Airmatic's air suspension ensures a smooth ride and dynamic movement. The active emergency braking system is responsible for safety, as is the pre-safe impulse system, which takes the car out of danger zones. BMW Motorrad Definition CE 04. The next vehicle is the electric scooter, the Definition CE 04 from BMW Motorrad. It was designed specifically to be used in the aggressive conditions of the big city, and has therefore been adapted for short trips with constant stops, as well as constant acceleration and braking. Despite its compact size, the model features a storage compartment too. This was achieved by moving the battery to a lower area. The dashboard is equipped with a 10-inch display. The specifications have not yet been made public though. It's only known that this is a pre-production model for people who ride 10 to 12 kilometers during the day. Honda E. We have reached today's last vehicle. As you can guess from the name, it's another electric car, although it's not a prototype but a mass-produced model. It was shown in its final state in 2019. The Honda E is designed for the city, so it's very compact. The size was reduced at the expense of small details. It's a car without a door frame, with pop-out door handles and cameras instead of mirrors. These features have had a positive impact on aerodynamics. The special placement of the cameras reduced the car's blind spot by 10% compared to similar vehicles. There are two versions available, with power outputs of 136 and 154 horsepower. The capacity of the traction battery is 35.5 kilowatt-hours. It gives the car 220 kilometers of power reserve. The car needs 30 minutes to charge up to 80%. Acceleration to 100 kilometers per hour takes about 8 seconds as well. The dashboard has up to 5 screens. The onboard system has a voice control and remote access from a smartphone. Hey, stop being lazy. It's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.